Stadium. It'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. 58, 58, touch.
First carry for the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You look at this Raiders defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground, because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Out of the gun, Fields. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Tracker 60, Warrior 70, 60 Maverick, 6, go.
Now Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects.
Come on.
That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ready, Park, step 6, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. To throw is Milton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they...
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Juwan Jennings, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On out as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send quick in as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Go.
Back to throw, Fields. And the Raiders have got him. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
And I'm not sure if we got a little sloppy with the mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
58, where's that?
Fields now to throw. He's got Smith here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion to the races.